The perennial Pro Bowler, Justin Tucker, has it on the tee. And off we go, here in Baltimore. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
180. Finish up. Sit up.
Only a gain of 1 on the game's opening play. Here's a 2nd and 9.
Right. 180. Finish it up. Sit up.
From the shotgun, here's Jackson. Now he'll run it. And he's near the first down, stopped a little short of the 40.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
He'll try and run for this with Henry. And he's going to be brought down behind the line. This defense fired up to start the game. It'll bring up 4th down.
The idea here for this offense is you're not really thinking necessarily touchdown. You're thinking first down. Let's get a fresh set of downs here and reset. But in this case, they suffer a loss, and it brings up 4th down.
On 4th down, they snap it to Jackson. His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Trenton Simpson. So they make the decision on 4th down to try to go for it. Instead, it goes back the other way for a pick 6.
Yeah, and anytime you go for it on 4th down, you're saying, hey, we don't mind rolling the dice and taking some chances. In this case, it backfires. The defense is able to capitalize, and they take it all the way back the other way.
UAX. 180.
From the gun, Jackson. And that is incomplete. Aggressive play here, score on that opening drive, but they don't get to 2, and it remains 6-0. So the lead stands at 6-0 as this one is kicked off. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Hey, Alpha, sit up. 180. Sit up.
They'll start out on the ground with Henry. And he will have this at midfield, forced out of bounds there. An even 20 yards. Impressive start to this drive.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
On first down, they'll stay on the ground with Henry. Well, they weren't going to get him the second time with the same back. Defense all over that one. They stop him for no gain. On second down, a run. Well, how about a reverse instead? come up for third down.
180.
Here's Jackson. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And he's going to be hit and taken down. They got him with a big-time rush, and it will lead to a turnover on downs.
So the key to this fourth down stop defensively was their ability to flush the quarterback out of the pocket. Anytime you can do that, you shrink the field, you limit the quarterback's options, and in this case, he can't find anyone, and ultimately, he goes down for a huge fourth down stop. This is a great example, Mike, of playing zone defense at a high level. They're trying to threaten him. They're trying to put two guys in his zone and see which guy he's going to choose. In this case, they try to out-leverage him into the flat. He's not having it. He brings him down for no gain.
Middle.
Jackson now on second down. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. Back to throw, Jackson. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So a big third down hookup takes us to the break. It's the Ravens out front. We'll be back in Baltimore after this.
Let's go.
Here's first and 10.
180. Hey, Ozzy, sit up.
Now it's Jackson. He'll take off again.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
We'll come to the line now on second and 2. First carry for one of the league's best workhorses, Derrick Henry. And he'll be close to a first down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short. Third and short, Jackson. He's got his tight end. That's Andrews. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on third down with a pickup of 9.
Hey, middle.
Lamar going to work from the pistol. That one is caught in the back of the end zone.
What separates the really good quarterbacks from everybody else in the National Football League, Mike, is not only ability to process, but the ability to process quickly under pressure. And I think that's exactly the case here. He's able to go through his progression, find his target in the end zone, and then deliver that ball on time, accurately, and the result is a touchdown.
Now Jackson and the Ravens will try to tack on 2 more. They'll look to throw. This is caught. He's got it. And they tack 2 more onto their lead. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
Forward.
1st and 10.
No, we changed it. Alrighty.
To throw is Jackson. That's complete to the veteran, Nelson Aguilar. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Throwing Jackson. That's caught. Derrick Henry. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Now Jackson. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
It's not.
To the air one more time with Jackson. He'll find Aguilar. Complete. 2nd time they've connected on the drive, and this one goes for 17 yards.
I can't tell you, Mike, how many of these offensive skill players around the league, they look at man coverage as like a personal offense. After that last completion on the way back to the huddle, I think he had a few choice words for him. I think he said, hey, man, you can't guard me one-on-one. You better ask your coach for some help, because if he doesn't, you're going to be in for a long day.
It's the tight end Likely in motion. They'll work straight ahead with Henry. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's a 2nd and 6.
Yeah.
Jackson. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
13.
Jackson now. He'll try to run for it. 10 yards on the scramble there, and he picks up the 1st down.
It's up. Hey, report. Sit up.
Jackson looking to throw. And this is too far over the end line. It's incomplete.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
They'll go again here from the 10-yard line. 2nd down and goal. Now, Jackson. And he churns out some of the hard yards in this area of the field, working it to the 3-yard line.
Great job in coverage here. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball. He decides to tuck it and turn into a runner. They get to him quickly. Picks up a couple yards, but not enough now. Brings up 3rd down.
Third and goal for Jackson. And that is incomplete.
They went for it all on that one and just a little bit off. Ball winds up hitting the ground. They've got to move forward. The opportunities are out there. Better execution, better location, and they got some big plays in their future.
Now Jackson on 4th down. And this will pay off. It is caught. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This is fielded inside the 5. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Report!
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. So we have reached halftime with these two teams separated by a touchdown. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, thanks. This one's still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with the hot hand in this second half. About to get started. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
Ready?
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Ready. Cut.
On the handoff, it's Henry. And he'll pick up 2 out to the 27. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
Ready, cut.
Now they'll set up to throw. Now he takes off. Oh! And he'll be taken down as he takes it just shy of midfield.
This is an element to his game that we don't necessarily spend a lot of time talking about. He's not known as a traditional runner at the quarterback position. But when he has some space like he had here, he is more than capable of not only converting first downs, but picking up big chunk plays.
It's a zone read, and Jackson's going to keep it. He's going nowhere. Going to lose yardage on that play.
Oftentimes, the more success you have as a quarterback keeping the ball, the more attention that you're going to get from the defense, and I think that's exactly the case here. They've been burned a few times by this guy already today, but this time they were ready for him.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Bateman is the motion man. They'll try to throw here with Jackson. This one complete to Bateman. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable 3rd down, getting some good yardage on that 2nd down play.
Seemed like the receiver, Mike, ran through like 5 different open zones, but once he found the one that he liked, where the quarterback was expecting him, you see him do a nice job throttling down, secures the catch, and he's able to pick up a nice gain. Sometimes, Mike, the best plan is also the simplest plan. And for this team, just snap the ball to your quarterback, let him find some daylight, and go get that first down himself.
A 1st down throw for Jackson. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Searching for his Pro Bowl tight end Mark Andrews that time. And it'll bring up second down.
What is it?
Aguilar goes off in motion. They'll give it, going left. There's Henry. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. The lane closed quickly. And here comes third down. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. A pass pulled in by Henry. And he puts his head down and he picks up the first down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
That's to the right side. He's got Andrews. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
Ravens 14, Ravens 7.
A good spot here, second and a yard. On the give, here's Henry. And he will work his way to the 11-yard line. Good running and a first down. Now the Ravens use their first timeout.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
On the option, they give it to Henry. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their second. Second down. Jackson. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. The Ravens now going to use their final timeout. This drive in danger of stalling out on third and 10.
Hey, report! Report!
From the shotgun, here's Jackson. He'll try and get there on the ground.
Great reaction by the defense. At first, Mike, it looked like there was enough room out there for the quarterback to pick this one up himself. But they were able to rally to the ball, and I think the officials are going to mark him just short.
They can still pick up a first down here, and they'll line up to go for it on fourth down. They'll run for it with Henry. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it. Mike, there's not a lot of ways to break this play down other than saying you get the wide open target, you have the play you want, you're aggressive going for 2, you just got to catch the ball.
And he's got it at the 1. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. From the gun, Jackson. This throw right is taken in by Flowers. Love to start any drive like that. 18 on the first play. And a first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Aguilar able to make the catch. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Jackson now on second down. He runs with it. 10 yards on the scramble there, and he picks up the first down.
When you find yourself trailing here late in the game, decision-making is critical. Not only is he able to extend the drive by picking up the first down with his legs, great job by the quarterback understanding, get out of bounds, stop the clock, save as much time as possible as they try to make a comeback.
A throw, left side, caught by Andrews. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down. Now it's Jackson. That's into the hands of the fullback. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Well, not exactly a highlight reel type play, but in some cases, just checking the ball down to your fullback, picking up some positive yards is the only play that's to be made.
Second down, 8 for the first down. They'll drop to throw. That is caught. And he'll take it on in.
Well, that was step one. The offense did their job, get this thing back within one possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
Extra point try now for Tucker. His kick is good. And the Ravens are back within 6. A one-score game late. You figure they got to have this one as they'll try an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
This is tough. You're trying to give your guys a chance and time it just right, but you have to hit it hard enough. This time, it doesn't go 10 yards. Not going to work out.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Go.
Off the play fake, Jackson. He bought as much time as he could, but he will finally be taken down.
That's a prototypical coverage sack. All 11 guys on the field doing their job. Starts with sound back-end coverage. Nowhere to go quick with the ball. The quarterback has no chance but to extend the play. Look for something late developing downfield. That was all the time this front needed to chase him down and bring him down for a sack.
And he'll get back to midfield, so no gain on that one. 3rd and long. They'll go again here with Henry. Going to leave the offense out there for 4th and long.
Shut
Back to throw, Jackson. He's going to look for the home run ball. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be first and goal. Now the Ravens use their first timeout.